Binge Pipe expected a bit more gratitude for presenting You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, all the media you didn't know you wanted.
Hey, I'm Cookie. I ask the questions, you press the buttons. One player. Looks like it's just you, me, and an algorithm spying on the both of us. So let's dive in.
Time for question 1.
First question. Is that a gyroid in your pocket? Which Animal Crossing character would not be able to store the mobile game Animal Crossing Pocket Camp in its own pocket? Alice the koala, Leaf the sloth, Marcy the kangaroo, or Pascal the otter? Okay, what'd you pick? Sloths don't have pockets or pouches. They're also really slow to return your friend request.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Why not try more popular than Jesus? Imagine someone discovers a long-lost concept album by the Beatles based on the Beatitudes. Which of these songs would you expect to be on it? Blessed are the meek, Take, Eat, This is my body, The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want, or I will make you fishers of men. Hope you like what you picked. According to the Bible, the Beatitudes were part of Jesus' Sermon on the Mount. There's like 8 of them, I think. 9 counting the drum solo.
Why don't we do it with 3?
Next, Mademoiselle Pac-Man. And you don't need a joystick to play this or that. I'm going to read off 7 fruits, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a flavor of LaCroix sparkling water, an item in Ms. Pac-Man, or both. Don't think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between LaCroix, Ms. Pac-Man, or both. All set? Here we go. Orange. Lemon. Banana. Mango. Cherry. Apricot. Lime. You barely rose above my expectations. All right, let's move on.
I don't need you anymore.
Try this on for size. My heart feels loony. Whose Fitbit is probably freaking out the most about a high resting heart rate? Porky Pigs, Dumbos, Snoopies, or Bugs Bunnies? And how do we do? Rabbits have a high resting heart rate, as high as 350 beats per minute. You should see how many steps he logs when he takes that wrong turn at Albuquerque. Behold. You all ready for this? Look at me go! I'm rolling, yawing, and pitching. What am I? A kitten, a cowboy, a softball player, or an airplane? Let's see how that shook out. I get it, you see one word that looks familiar and you just take a chance. Want a hot tip on a right answer? Rolling, pitching, and yawing are aviation terms linked to lateral, vertical, and longitudinal motion. Say goodbye to round 1. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Oh, right. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that. Okay, back to business.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Introducing throwing shade. What emoji would I use if I were throwing nightshade at all my haters on the internet? Avocado emoji, peanut emoji. So what'd you pick? Eggplant is a member of the nightshade family of vegetables. Eggplants are not poisonous, unlike some other nightshades or my fragile emotions.
Hey, question.
At Binge Pipe, we value your needs. Would you like a question where the answer rhymes with orange, or a question where the answer rhymes with purple? Choose your content. I have no opinion about your selection.
La vie est un canard. 7.
I call this one a question where the answer rhymes with purple. So I've been texting with this girl from Scotland, and it's great because, seriously, we're never gonna meet. So I don't have to worry about doing something stupid, like telling my go-to first date story about the time I got kicked in the butt so hard I limped for a week. It's a great story, actually. You know what? I'm gonna tell this girl from Scotland about the time I got kicked in the butt so hard I limped for a week. If I want to pepper in some old-timey Scottish slang, how should I tell the story? I got kicked in the derple and I started to kerple. I got kicked in the kerple and I started to herple. I got kicked in the berple and I started to derple. Or, I got flerped in the flerple and I grappled the wherple. Okay, what'd you pick? While both words are severely outdated, kerple means butt and herple means to hobble or limp. And to the great people of Scotland, my sincerest apologies.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of age.
There is no hiding from Lord of the Lies. I don't know about you, but at the end of a long, stressful day, I like to unwind by watching a reality show where the people yell over one another. Well, if the cast of Vanderpump Rules enacted the same rules as the petulant children in Lord of the Flies, who would have the right to hold the floor? An angry Kristen holding a coconut? A furious Laura? Let's see how that shook out. In William Golding's classic Lord of the Flies, the person holding the conch shell had the right to speak during meetings. And if you've read the book, you know that it culminates in a very tense fundraising gala. Here's one for you. I paid the copay, but I didn't like it. Did you know there's a dermatologist on Instagram at Dr. Pimple Popper with over 2 million followers? Her videos are completely disgusting, and I know because I've watched every single one. If my hematologist joined Instagram, what would be a suitable username? At I Love Spectacles, at I Love This Part. Hematologists diagnose and treat blood disorders. A hematologist spends their whole career thinking about blood. I spend one summer and suddenly I've got vampire vibes? Come on.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
Coming up next, type equals squiggly bracket, male, comma, Hollywood, squiggly bracket.
Accept all cookies, don't clear your cache. It's time for data mining.
Binge Pipe has some raw data they can't seem to authenticate on their own.
Here's the data we have to work with. Untagging Robert Shapiro photos. Selling T-Bird jacket. Idina Menzel pronunciation. Whose search history have we acquired? Bruce Willis. Charlie
Hope you like what you picked. John Travolta played Robert Shapiro in The People vs. O.J. Simpson, a member of the T-Birds in Greece, and couldn't quite seem to correctly pronounce Idina Menzel. I'm surprised he didn't find anything more salacious in his search history.
Binge Pipe Legal advised us to not go there.
It's time. Oh, was I talking? Silly me. Here's your clue. It would be my honorific. Movie titles and TV titles are full of titles. Have fun. There it is. Hey, just because losing was impossible doesn't mean you didn't win. Well, your life may be empty, but your coffers are full. And in the end, isn't that all that matters?